The following program is a presentation of the Mat Wrestling Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
I've got to really make up for my shitty predictions last time, so I'm going to open a little notepad here on my desktop.
All right.
I thought I was going to.
Okay, we're going live, Chris. I just played the intro. Bam!
Oh, shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to MWF, The Empire Strikes Back. After a little bit of technical trouble, what else is new? We are here. You can see us. Hopefully, you can hear us both equally. We are here tonight with 12 matches, including 4 Coronavirus Cup qualifiers for the tournament that returns for the 3rd year in a row. That's coming up next month. But tonight, we have Godzilla defending his world championship against Roman Reigns. We have Darth Vader challenging for the international championship, which is held by Colossus. And the man you see directly to my left on the screen, the one and only Chris Koron, defends the tag team championships alongside his partner Fred Durst against Matt Cardona and Brian Myers of the Nightmare Family. How you feeling about that tonight, Chris?
I don't collect toys. Fuck those guys.
Oh, man. Speaking of which,
Actually, I do collect toys.
I'm aware, but I didn't want to ruin your whole gimmick. So I might as well mention right now, since you're talking about toy collecting, a couple of weeks ago, it'll be 2 weeks ago this Saturday, Chris, you already know this, but my friend Dan, or Pixel Dan on YouTube, but I know him as the Spotlight Spencer Powers in the wrestling ring. He's been a longtime veteran of the Central Illinois wrestling scene, and he wrestled Matt Cardona Danny was defending his championship in the main event of the PWA show against Matt Cardona, and a box of action figures was brought into the equation, poured out into the ring, which Matt Cardona ended up getting powerbombed on. Danny's book that he wrote, which I can't remember the exact title, it's like a 750-page book published by Dark Horse about Masters of the Universe action figures. He used that as a weapon after powerbombing Cardona onto the action figures, hit Cardona in the head a couple times with the book, hit his finish, 1, 2, 3, won the match. So tonight, for the second time in 2 weeks, one of my friends has a chance to beat Matt Cardona in a match. We're going to see if you're up to it. But that's coming up. Oh, I believe in you. But that's coming up a little bit later on tonight. We're starting off with the Coronavirus Cup qualifier, pitting Cody Rhodes against Will Smith. Okay, now we just gotta hope that the game audio is alright compared to our voices. As always, counting on Mario. Oh, Good Waffles here. Thank you for showing up. And Zach, 202125, how's it going, man? Hopefully you can hear us.
Yeah, hopefully. Who are you taking? You taking Will Smith or Cody?
It says game audio spot on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Cody.
Alright, I guess I'm taking Will Smith then. I'm getting my little check marks ready on the back because I'm super classy. It's on the back of my fucking lottery ticket.
All right.
The whirly bird just started off. Always a big plus.
I was afraid I fucked something up on the desk, but I didn't. So you're not able to see all this and correct it for me now, Chris, since you're getting just the game streamed directly to you.
Yeah. Everything, the game looks good to me.
Yeah, I can only give it to you at 720p without paying for whatever the premium Discord thing is, but the game, Fire Pro is not exactly a graphically intense game, so it works.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure this would look much better in 1080.
Yeah. And thankfully,
just like hit him in the stomach and then like just brought his leg down on his back.
I'm not exactly sure. I was actually transitioning to a full screen view, since that doesn't cause you to not be able to see shit anymore. Oh, thanks, Mario. So yeah, I mean, I put this together myself, but I just used the actual, or at least one of the variations of the logo for the movie. I can't take any credit for that. I just slapped the MWF logo on it and put a space background. Oh, nice flip by Will Smith, but Cody catches him in a, well, it's a slugfest. Now Will Smith keeping his hat on, as always.
Damn it, come on.
So Cody Rhodes came within an eyelash, as JR might say, of becoming part of our first ever Trios champions last month at In Your Housing. But ultimately, the Nightmare Family, Cody Rhodes, Matt Cardona, and Brian Myers fell short to Nintendo Power. But Cody looking to... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think the final count for the going back and forth on, the prediction contest. I think you ended with 8, and I ended with like 4 or something. I know you
Oh, God.
my ass last month.
This move is always an
So
interesting
dumb.
move. Cody knows how to sell it.
Well, and the weird thing is, like, you would think that it would end in a pin, and when he rolls up the legs, he would just like, go for the pin, but no.
Like, his shoulders are down long enough that you can at least get a 1 or 2 count before he rolls back off him, you'd think. I just realized something.
With 3 balls.
Unfortunately not. I forgot to turn on the clear screen buffer thing for the free cam, so that's why it was showing those archive stuff in the background. Mario says the odd part about the move is it's a base move in the game, not even DLC.
Yeah. Fuck you, Kobe.
So Cody's been really successful here in the MWF. I mean, I know you're pissed at him because the first night he showed up, he took out Spider-Man and ruined your predictions for the Maximum Carnage Rumble. But Cody ended up coming out on top in that feud. His only losses, I think, besides that Trios match, were in Battle Royals, in the Rumble, and then in the Mississippi Madman Memorial Battle Royal at Matt Mania. Oh, and he's going for the crossroads on Will Smith.
Fuck you. Okay,
But he
stay down, bitch.
can't capitalize. Yeah.
There's no way he's getting a 3 at this point, though.
No, too much time. Oh, wow, but he came close. I'm still waiting for Will to bust out that whippity-doo.
The whippity-doo.
Oh, big elbow, though. That might actually put away. Oh.
Shit out there.
So we got 4 Coronavirus Cup qualifying matches tonight. 8 spots in the tournament, as always. The first 2 times around, it was actually our first ever MWF show, was the Coronavirus Cup. Didn't even realize we were going to be doing this ever again. It was just planned as a one-time thing. And New Jack beat Donald Trump in the finals in that match. Earned a shot at the World Championship at Matt Mania. Last year, of course, we saw Godzilla run through the field, beat Harley Quinn in the finals. Still undefeated at this point, still our world champion. This year, though, it's a little bit different. Instead of earning the shot at the title of Matt Mania, we have the Maximum Carnage Royal Rumble for that now. This is going to be basically like Money in the Bank, as Will Smith misses on that elbow. And, oh, wait. That might do it. Explanation's going to have to wait a moment. Just out of the ropes, and
No.
only a 2 count that time. Wow, credit to Will Smith for kicking out. So basically, I just wanted to clarify the Coronavirus Cup. The winner is going to get to use that like Money in the Bank, then cash it in for a World Championship match whenever they want for the next year, till next October when the Coronavirus Cup rolls around again. Oh, thank you so much, Mario. That is incredibly nice of you to say, and I mean, we have a lot of fun doing this, and it really means a lot that you enjoy the streams so much.
I don't know what he said.
Oh, he says, so glad you folks decided to keep it up, and it's honestly a real treat for me. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, sorry. It's honestly a real treat for me. I look forward to it every month. It helps me get through these difficult times. It inspired me to play this game again, or sim it. Will Smith is dancing. And for any of you here that don't already follow Mario Quiet Sunday Library, please give him a follow. He's a great guy. He streams Fire Pro, and I'm not sure if he's streaming Destiny. I know he plays it, but Will Smith dancing again. Definitely give him a follow on Twitch. Will Smith with the cover off the elbow.
Oh.
Why did you sound sad when you said this might be it? You picked Will Smith.
Oh no, I wasn't sad.
Oh, okay.
I was excited.
Oh, well, that was you excited. Oh, I feel like Cody keeps going to the back for that crossroads, but Will Smith is always there with the counter. Except maybe not this time. Oh.
Didn't go for crossroads like I thought he was.
He just stops to dance.
Gunner about like 5 times, and he'll stop to dance about 300. So.
A sharpshooter from Will.
God, Cody, catwalk, you bitch. Ooh.
Speaking of people you should follow, Good Waffle, I didn't even realize he was still here, but recently became an affiliate, as in the last like week and a half, I believe.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
That is fucking sick.
Did it more quickly than this channel did. Will is just fucking around, wasting time every time he hits a big move. Thank you for sharing the link, Mario. Will with a 6th elbow. Wow, barely 2. Oh, this might do it. Cody's gonna tap. No, he's getting to the rope. The whippity do.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
that's it. That's it.
Come on.
Okay, I'm glad. I wanted Will to win there, even though I picked Cody. Like I'm a fan of Will Smith in this. Oh Jesus! I just thought Cody would actually come out on top, but now I'm doubting that pick. What the fuck? Hard shot to the back of the head.
News everyone, you become the title match 6 tape.
Oh God, see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. That's a Mauro Ranallo.
Way too close to the ropes.
No, he's not in the ropes. Only 2. It's hard to tell sometimes with the camera angles. And the game wasn't technically meant to be viewed from this angle.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But it still adds a lot of cool stuff to the game. Oh shit.
You tried to go for the Tiger Driver or Pedigree, whatever.
I did not. We're 20 minutes into this match. Well, 10 minutes in real time. But hot opener in the Coronavirus Cup qualifiers here at the Empire Strikes Back. Had a feeling these guys would, oh shit, kick things off. No pun intended, on a high note. Oh, the bionic elbow from Cody. But
just
continue.
There.
I think the being out of breath was a continuation of the homage to his father. It's like, oh no, I just moved. I'm out of breath. By God. That's no cover? What?
No cover.
Looks like we have an RAM, gentlemen.
RAM?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm almost afraid to ask. Will Smith.
What?
Oh, the face buster.
And no pin.
He went for the senton, but I'm not sure if he hit it or if Cody got up first.
Neckbreaker, come on.
Watch this end on some sort of like random move.
Yeah.
Like a punch.
Yeah, like if he had just knocked him out like right there.
We haven't seen an actual knockout in a long time, I feel like. It's in a matter of months. It's been a while.
The only one I can think of is that one where New Jack knocked out Moxley.
Yeah, I think we've seen some since then, but because that was back before the hiatus. I want to say we've seen one knockout since we came back, but that's it. I just can't remember who. Yeah. Oh, the whippity do number 2, but he's clearly in the ropes.
Yeah.
And now an even worse camera angle. As Good Waffle returns again. Congratulations to Good Waffle and becoming an affiliate in the last couple of weeks. Oh God, another Crossroads. That's the 3rd or 4th one in the match. Is he in the ropes? No. Oh Jesus!
Holy
what the fuck?
shit.
What's going on with this match? Both men refusing to lose, but that big pile driver following the Crossroads. And how?
Jesus Christ.
All right.
The game didn't update recently, did it? It's not that same shit. Like,
No, yeah, that's what I was worried that there was something weird going on because of all these kickouts, but we'll find out. I haven't updated anything or changed anything, so it shouldn't didn't install any new mods, didn't try anything that would fuck it up. I just had as Will Smith knocks himself out. Yeah, I haven't had time.
ended on that.
That would be fantastic. Another Crossroads. Get him away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Cody Rhodes, after an epic match and like 4 Crossroads, has qualified for the Coronavirus Cup tournament. One of 4 to qualify tonight, along with 4 automatic bids. 26 minutes, 59 seconds, 4.5 stars. I think a fitting rating. They definitely earned that.
It was a good match. That was a good one.
Coming up next, we've actually got a debut here in the MWF.
Oh?
Skeletor, not the man debuting. He debuted back in Mat Mania 3, lost to He-Man, competed in a highly competitive draw against Captain Planet a few months ago. Now has a chance to qualify for the Coronavirus Cup. This guy has competed on the channel before as part of Blunt Sport. Chris Coron himself suggested him from God of War. By God, it's Kratos.
Yes, sir.
As his name is obscured because I forgot to switch cameras. Oh, looks like we got the traditional black screen for 10 to 15 seconds.
Screen for a few seconds.
This is the one thing I've never been able to get an answer on how to correct. I mean, aside from just not using free cam.
I'm obviously taking Kratos.
Yeah, see, it's really hard for me to pick this match. Skeletor has looked great in both of his matches he's had, but he's lost both of them. And Kratos has... I don't remember even if he won or not in Blunt Sport, but that was a totally different environment. Oh, shit. Evil Beard just subscribed. Thank you so much. 27 months. He has paid us more money than I think anybody, and we have given him so little in return. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
He's an awesome dude, has a totally sweet looking car. Yeah, I mean, we've provided no subscriber benefits whatsoever, and he has subscribed more than anyone. Other people, we've had other people generous enough to subscribe as well, but it's just...
We appreciate all of them.
Yeah, I cannot be great. I cannot thank you enough. I'm sorry, I don't have the words, literally.
I wonder what Kratos' finisher is.
To be honest, I have no clue.
Yeah, me neither.
I planned on testing him out before using him in the tournament. I was kind of struggling with who to put into the qualifying matches. I wanted to add. I didn't want to use too many people that we used last year. I think there are like 3 potential repeats. But as these guys slug it out, I wanted to have somebody new show up, and I just felt like the God of War was a perfect fit for the MWF.
He is.
Oh, Skeletor with the roll-up.
If that had been it. This match has like all these finishers and everything. This one ends in 2.5 minutes with a fucking
The opener used up too much time, so they gotta cut this one a little bit short. Go home, boys.
DDT.
Need to.
I still just love the way Skeletor looks. Like they nailed like the cartoon, cel-shaded aesthetic.
I guess I'm not gonna be able to use the sand. I'm trying to view the chat. I missed a bunch of stuff, including something related to what you just said. Yeah, Good Waffle just said whoever made. Oh shit, that might do it actually. 2.9 with that. It's a variation of the Liger bomb. It dropped him on his head. Good Waffle said whoever made that Skeletor did an amazing job.
Yes, they did.
Evil Beard says Skeletor taking him to the woodshed, give him the Iggy, take it home.
I think that one of Kratos' moves is just straddle and repeatedly punch in the face.
Well, that made him perfect for blunt sport, and it seems to be effective against Skeletor here. 2.9, as he's almost put him away twice. Oh man, I never did make a pick.
Just assumed you were taking Skeletor since I called Kratos.
I mean, if I have to pick the opposite, then yeah, I'm thinking that Kratos is looking really good here, but since I forgot to make a pick at the beginning, I'll just go with Skeletor, I guess. I don't really have a preference in who I want to win.
Yeah, I don't really have a preferred winner. Like,
This man has a family.
as you said, I suggested Kratos, so I feel like by proxy I kind of have to.
Right. Oh, in the ropes. Quiet Sunday Library. Mario giving the shout out to Sir Brack. It's the creator. He's on Steam and he might be on PS4. I'm not sure. The guy that created Skeletor and all the fire tunes, as he calls them. Got He-Man, Rick and Morty, Beavis and Butthead. A bunch of Masters of the Universe characters are on there. Additionally, as Kratos seems out of breath, we're going to be using one of his characters in the main event next month to challenge for the world title regardless of who wins tonight. So that announcement's going to be coming up later on at the end of the show. Oh man, that armpit has never been washed. That's gotta stink. Mario's rooting for Kratos. Evil Beard's just shouting out all kinds of classic JR lines and commentary. Wow, so that's a finish, Tony. Oh god, the Rikishi driver. Oh, he's in the ropes.
Unfortunately.
I feel like I just need to say thank you to Evil Beard again. Like, I didn't realize... I knew he'd subscribed more than anybody, but 27 months, I didn't... That's just magic.
Considering, I think, for at least a couple of months of that, we weren't doing anything.
Yeah, I probably... I'd have to go back and check the numbers. Oh, Jesus! A big sit-out powerbomb. Pop-up style.
That's gotta be it.
Almost.
Shit!
Oh, okay. So that was Stevie Ray on WCW commentary telling Tony Schiavone he had to know his finish. So when you said that's a finish, Tony, I thought about Stevie Ray, but then I used to be a big fan of his commentary. Like, just, it was generally terrible, but I still really enjoyed late era WCW, and he was part of that. Basically, slapjacked and yacked, Skeletor with the big splash. 2.9, wow. Suckers gots to know, Evil Beard. I said that in about the whitest way possible, but I mean, look at my face. What do you expect?
Oh, man. Yeah, you right.
Skeletor setting up. Oh, for an old school side suplex. I thought it was going to be something that he got up from first. Instead, Kratos just gets up first and powerbombs the shit out of him.
Oh.
Sniffing that ass, Kratos moving on.
There it is.
We're 1-1. Kratos out of breath, but he's qualified for the Coronavirus Cup tournament, winning his MWF debut. Mario with a full paragraph long Tony Khan promo that I have yet to be able to read in the chat.
Tony Khan promo, so is it just like cocaine rambling?
Perhaps. I really haven't gotten to read any of it yet. Gotta switch us to the entrance cam and turn off the free cam. Chris Coron has a really good reason to boo these guys. Carnage and Bill Cosby were undefeated and managed to take the tag team championships from Fred Durst and Schlack, Chris's partners in the Break Stuff Club. But just 1 month later, at our last show in your house, and Chris teamed with Fred Durst himself to regain those tag team titles. And they're going to be defending them later tonight. But right now, the former champions, Carnage and Bill Cosby, try to rebound from that loss by facing the challenge of New Jack and O.J. Simpson reunited.
I mean, I'm obviously taking New Jack and OJ.
Well, that's who I was going to pick. Are we allowed to pick the same people?
It's your turn to pick first, so yeah, that's fair. You take them.
I mean, we've picked the same people before. I think we can.
No.
We've already got one difference from the first two matches, so if we pick the same the rest of the way, as long as there's one more difference, then we'll be good.
Okay, then both going for the same team.
Because New Jack and OJ, I think, might actually have more experience as a team than Carnage and Bill Cosby, even though Carnage and Cosby are the former tag champs. New Jack and OJ were one half of Murderers Row, the faction that consisted of these two, as well as Carol Baskin and Chris Benoit. Rest in peace to both of them, because New Jack, once he returned from the dead by beating Jesus in the Smashing of the Christ, he had 3 wishes. Used one to challenge Godzilla for the world title. Chris is about to pee his pants. And then he also decided to, he wanted to face Carol Baskin and Chris Benoit in Loser Leaves Life matches, which meant the loser was killed. New Jack won both of those. Carol Baskin and Chris Benoit are dead for the second time in Benoit's case.
I think how OJ just did the Shinsuke pose before he went for a very, very lazy bow.
Carnage also does the Shinsuke pose. Maybe OJ is trying to mock him. Oh God. Cosby with the force push, and for those of you who might be new, Cosby was a former Sith apprentice of Darth Vader, known as Count Cuckoo, before our first show back from the hiatus, February this year at Maximum Carnage, where coincidentally Carnage made his debut. Cosby got dumped, essentially. Darth Vader had gotten sick of Cosby's shit. They had been living together since Cosby was released from prison on a permanent basis. During the pandemic, they were just stuck together all the time. And after another tag team loss, Darth Vader said, "Hey, fuck you, we're done." Ended up beating Cosby in a match, and Darth Vader's trajectory has just gone upwards ever since. Getting a title shot against Colossus for the International Championship here tonight. And I just realized, Oh God, as OJ hits a big spear.
Shit.
I didn't even think about the title of this show when I was picking out clothing. I was just in a rush and grabbed something out of what I had just washed earlier. I'm wearing this Star Wars shirt with Darth Vader here on the side.
I'm wearing my Seth Rollins CrossFit Jesus. CrossFit Jesus is my homeboy shirt.
Seth Rollins has had a couple MWF matches, and Jesus has had more than a few. Those two have never faced off here, but perhaps in the future that could show up on one of our cards. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mario. I haven't really experimented much with sound packs because I had one of Darth Vader and one of Godzilla, but the moves didn't really trigger the sound effects reliably, so I just kind of stopped messing with it. I'm not sure if I'll have time to mess with it anytime soon, but if you don't mind sending it, I'll check it out whenever I can. OJ! God damn.
He's getting, I love just saying he's getting full.
I think everybody is bleeding. It's hard to tell with Carnage because of his coloring, but it looks like there's some blood on his forehead. I don't know if you can tell, Chris.
Yeah, I can tell there's like that one spot that's like a brighter red than the other ones.
Okay. Now we just need to see Nick Fury get bumped so that he can bleed too.
Did you see Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage?
Unfortunately, yes. I saw it in the theater.
See, I thought it was fun. I thought it was dumb, but I thought it was fun.
See, I didn't like it as much as the first one. I like the Carnage parts a lot, but I wasn't a big fan of their portrayal of Venom in the first movie to begin with, and they just kind of doubled down on the parts I didn't like in the second one.
I hated the first Venom movie.
I thought it was just fine. Like, I didn't regret watching it, but I didn't think it was anything special either.
Live tweeting Venom is actually what brought me back to Twitter in 20... It's either like... It had to be 2019.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. There was some fun stuff in there.
Yeah, I'm really glad that the MCU is not going with that version of Venom. Don't get me wrong, even though I was disappointed by the last movie, if there's a third one, I'm still gonna go see it. I mean, fuck it, but... Oh, Nick! Oh, no. Everybody's down besides... Well, no, they're gonna...
OJ was the only one up and he tripped or something?
Yeah. Carnage says it's over, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's running the ropes to let you know it's over.
Oh, nice double kick there from Cosby and Carnage. Cosby looking to end this by taking OJ out to the center of the ring.
And hitting him in the back.
Oh, big headbutt from New Jack connects. But we all know that New Jack is not a fan of going for the cover very often.
No.
He's been very successful here despite that aversion to pins. But OJ takes care... Oh, wow, out of nowhere. I did not see that coming. I mean, I picked them to win, but I did not see that pin coming at that particular moment. Shit.
Yeah. Definitely with you there.
Well, yeah, I think that's an appropriate rating. It wasn't... Regardless, we got to see Bill Cosby lose, so that's cool. Turn this free cam back on. Danhausen of the Break Stuff Club, usually accompanied by Chris Coron, but Chris has got a tag team title defense to prepare for tonight. Danhausen going it alone in this Coronavirus Cup qualifying match. going to be taking on a man who competed with Danhausen in a fatal 4-way last month, Batman. The International Championship match.
I don't think I need to say who I'm rooting for.
So last month at the pay-per-view named after Danhausen, In Your Hausen, Danhausen was somehow the only Break Stuff Club member to not win a championship. Actually taking the pinfall in a fatal 4-way match for the international title as Colossus successfully defended with a sit-out powerbomb. Excuse me.
You gotta bring that back up.
Well,
I'm not happy about that.
I've got to bring that up because we've got Colossus defending the belt again tonight because of his successful retention. And this match actually came about as a result of that match. It was a fatal 4-way, and Batman was also in that match. He failed to break up the pinfall when Danhausen felt like Batman easily could have gotten there. You got to think if Batman could have broken it up, he would have, because he wanted to win the title for himself. But nonetheless, these two immediately got into it backstage, wanted to fight each other here tonight, and we decided to make this a Coronavirus Cup qualifier because both these guys have been doing really well, been moving up the ranks since we returned from our hiatus this past February. They deserve a shot.
Danhausen's,
So I didn't make it clear, but I'm going to go with Batman. I gotta get that in early.
And we're tied at 2 right now, since we both picked Bouget and New Jack.
Yep. Mario's going with Danhausen. Evilbeard asks Jobberhausen, question mark, but unless you count Battle Royals, that was actually Danhausen's first defeat, so he is definitely far from a jobber. The Break Stuff Club does not have any jobbers. Has Danhausen and a bunch of champions. I was really rooting for Danhausen last month, though. I wanted to be able to see all 4 members of the Break Stuff Club holding gold together.
Give up.
Danhausen recently in historic downtown Lexington, Kentucky at the Figure Fest. And some signings and had a good time there.
Give up.
It would have been much better if the Friends with Benefits podcast was there.
I know.
And I know that I felt really bad for you having to miss that because I know you love stuff like that in general, but it was Danhausen and I believe Ethan Page there. It would have been a really fun time.
It would have been cool just to catch up with a bunch of friends. They were going to have some, a bunch of my art friends were going to have booths set up, and it's always kind of like, it's a very lax con, because it's only like 6 hours long, so, but there will be another one. There will
Actually,
be another one.
Let me see if I can do this right on my tablet. I never type on this thing.
Big suplex. Come on, Dan.
I was going to type the exclamation Chris for the link to the Friends with Benefits podcast. But you can find them on Spotify and all your favorite podcasting platforms. You can't miss the logo. There are other shows that are also called Friends with Benefits that are trying to steal their glory. But if you look at the artwork, there is a fabulous rendition of Chris and also Chris, and you will recognize the same Chris that you see here on your screen and his beautiful long red hair. Are the commands?
Have I told you that we somehow made like the top? If you went to I think he said it was like Samsung Podcasts or something. If you went to their comedy section, we were like number 16.
Oh wow! Congratulations! I had no idea.
I have no fucking clue if that was like a ranking thing or something like that. But if you go to comedy, we were like the 16th podcast down. So.
Huh. Sorry, I don't know, Mario. So apparently the commands don't work anymore. He typed exclamation Jed, exclamation Chris, and nothing showed up after. So I'm not sure if that's a Twitch problem or a my channel problem, but
I'm asleep.
oh shit, Danhausen's gonna advance or not?
Come on.
Well, it's still reasonably early. Deadpool, the referee for this one. Well, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you tried, Mario, because I was struggling to type and not fuck things up on my tablet.
Thanks, Mario.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to see what's going on with that. Oh, big donkey punch style slap. I still haven't even gotten to set up this fucking stream deck because I've been so busy.
Winter break is coming in like 3 months.
Oh yeah. And more like 2, little over 2. I think December, I don't know, I guess mid-December, so close, but somewhere between 2 and 3. Too far away. For my accounting classes, I've normally got 1 chapter to read and then like all the associated PowerPoint lectures and all that, and a quiz for each one after doing all these practice problems. Oh, Danhausen with a big DDT.
Ain't capitalized though.
Anyway, this week, so I'm in 2 accounting classes, and instead of just 1 short quiz for each class, now I've got a massive exam that covers 4 chapters per class.
Oh, fun.
And I have between Monday morning at 8 and Tuesday night at 11 to complete both of them. So that should be awesome. But Danhausen, another GTS.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't been able to program the stream deck or do some other things related to the channel. And 2.9. Oh, thanks, Mario. I appreciate that, man. Alright. Batman with the big kick. Not sure if you know of any, man. I've checked out a couple on YouTube when I first got the stream deck. Checked out a couple tutorials, but I just never had the time to actually work with it. I was getting, once I first moved here, I had a lot of other stuff I needed to set up and just take care of. Oh god, Batman! With his foot's on Danhausen's dick! I gotta think after Batman put his foot on Danhausen's dick, Danhausen's gonna be pretty pissed off. Oh. Sounds like you got pinned by the lameness, yeah. I know accounting is not exciting at all, but that's what I'm majoring in.
I mean, no college majors really personally, I don't think a lot of college majors are super exciting.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's really challenging, but I'm enjoying it. But right now, I'm really just wondering what the fuck's going on with the back of these crowd members' heads. They looked really strange. I don't know how to explain it.
Can't win the match out there, Danhausen.
Oh, no. Good Waffle says, if Batman put his foot on my dick, I would never wash my dick again. Wow.
That's one way to look at it.
Sound pack, the kicks are too slapperific. Okay. No countouts here in the MWF. Everything's got to end by pinfall, submission, or knockout.
Back in the ring.
Danhausen's back in there as Deadpool is taking a knee while those guys are on the outside. And still doing it.
Trading shots. Come on.
Oh, God. None of it. There's no ring psychology here at all. He follows up a spinning lariat with like a kick to the knee and then an elbow drop. Batman is just beating the shit out of Danhausen.
Unfortunately.
Oh, the dreaded schoolboy.
No, 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 no.
Oh, 2.9. Danhausen looks like cursing somebody in the audience or admonishing them for swearing. I'm not sure.
Doing both.
Oh god, big knees. Oh, Batman stopping to pose though. I don't think he caught all of that.
No. Just the camera angle doesn't help.
Oh, the sleeper, and Danhausen is submitted. Batman's qualified for the Coronavirus Cup tournament. Danhausen's first singles loss, actually, unless you want to count Fatal 4-Way for singles losses. 4.5-star rating, though, for that one. Batman with the sleeper hold, qualifying for the Coronavirus Cup here tonight. And our final qualifier of the evening. Members of the New World Horror collide. Despite the success the group has been having, this inner turmoil has been building for the better part of this year. See Chucky in the ring.
Before this gets going, my back hurts, so I'm going to get some Tylenol.
Alright.
I'm picking Chucky, by the way.
Alright, I'm going with Kool-Aid Man. I'll wait until Chris gets back to explain the whole storyline behind it. Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you got your canvas done. This is going to be an interesting match with Kool-Aid Man shouting, "Oh yeah," and Chucky just laughing the whole time. Haha. Good Waffle going with Kool-Aid Man tonight. The final qualifier here tonight for the Coronavirus Cup. And again, these two are members of the New World Horror faction. But despite that group's winning ways, have not been getting along so well behind the scenes. Oh, a low blow from Chucky. Again, I'll get back to that in a moment once Chris returns, just to make sure he's fully kept up to date on the situation. And after we've determined the final qualifying match winner here tonight, I'll fill everybody else in on the automatic entries into the Coronavirus Cup. Chucky, I think, trying to choke the Kool-Aid Man, but he didn't really have him by the throat there. Alright, I'll make sure to check out that link after the show because I don't have a way of looking at it right now without fucking up the stream.
So you're looking at porn on stream?
No, the link that Evil Beard sent about a canvas that he had made.
Oh, nice.
Does the Kool-Aid Man technically have a throat? That's a good question. I'm really not familiar with how his anatomy works, but all I know is that he was one of the elder gods of the universe who was cast down to Earth and stripped of most of his power as a result of being too much of an asshole, and he spent the last few millennia trying to recover it by orchestrating mass murders and natural disasters, such as eating all the colonists at Roanoke, assassinating Archduke Franz Ferdinand to start World War II, and replacing the Tang on the Challenger with tainted Kool-Aid that exploded and killed everybody on board. Pearl Harbor, that was also him.
So dark.
But, yeah, as a result of recent turmoil with the New World Horror, so these guys originally were led by Chucky, but Kool-Aid Man, as he gained more and more power, Kool-Aid Man essentially took over leadership of the group. Chucky was kind of pushed to the side, and Kool-Aid Man's been the most successful guy in the group. And at some point during our hiatus, Kool-Aid Man assumed leadership. Chucky has been a reluctant follower ever since then because the group is still technically undefeated as a unit. But tensions have come to a head, basically, where these two wanted a match with each other. They were both in the running for a qualifying match to begin with. So not only, as Chucky grabs, I think, a microphone, not only is a spot in the Coronavirus Cup on the line here, but so is Chucky's position in the New World Horror. If Chucky wins, he'll become leader again, but if he loses, he's out of the group completely. So, Chris Coron rooting for Chucky here.
And rooting for Chucky. I think I've only got a couple more days, about a week or so. I really need to finish season 1 of Chucky before season 2 starts.
I'm surprised you didn't finish it already.
I like it, but like Chucky's one of those things I can only have so much of at a time. So like, you know, watching 8 episodes of Chucky, I don't really think I need like 9 hours of Chucky in my life.
2 count from the Kool-Aid Man. Jackson Jordan's here in the chat. Nice to see you, man. Jackson Jordan, best 2K streamer there is, bar none. Chucky grabbing that microphone again, and I was gonna say hitting him in the gut, but I don't know if he has a gut either.
Hitting him in the solar plexus, whatever that is.
Oh God, the balls of the Kool-Aid Man just stomped on by Chucky. A bear hug. The bear is thinking he could probably do it better.
Can't fucking damn that down.
Just taking a glance at my notebook with the match lineup so I can reference it and keep track of it. Jug hug! Jug hug! Yes, I fucking love it. Jackson Jordan suggests jug hug for the bear hug.
I love it.
That's why they pay you the big bucks. Thanks, Mario, for sharing the link to Jackson Jordan's channel. Not sure.
Apron fighting. I'm not sure how often we've seen guys go at it on the apron before.
It's usually not anything extended. There's like maybe one move, big move off the apron, but that's it. Oh, dick punches from Chucky.
It's repeated shots to the wiener.
Every time I look into the corner and see our cameras, I'm like, oh shit, who's that? But then I realize it's me. I just don't have a beard, and yeah.
You haven't done your traditional shout out to Lockjaw.
Oh, hey, shout out to Lockjaw for being here in the background. He could easily be here in the background with his powers of teleportation.
Lockjaw was I think a final week purchase from Toys R Us before they closed.
Well, it was oh god, another dick punch. It was a solid purchase for sure. Sorry, I was just sending a text.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
Kalania's downstairs, so seeing what's going on with her. Oh god, big Undertaker style DDT from Chucky.
No capitalizing though.
Wait, your ex is in the background, what? Oh, Lockjaw, okay. I was like, wait a minute, what? God damn it. Kool-Aid Man with the airplane spin again. Sorry if I'm off my game a little slow to pick up on things. Like I explained earlier, it's been a rather exhausting period with school. Speaking of exhausting, Kool-Aid Man too exhausted to capitalize, but it maybe, oh, now he hit that Kool-Aidian destroyer and just sits on the chest.
It might be done.
3! With that, the Kool-Aid Man is qualified for the Coronavirus Cup tournament, and Chucky is out. of the the New World Horror. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the next match where the 4 horror men are about to compete. Chucky is out of the group. Kool-Aid Man remains leader. Alien and Beetlejuice, the other members of the group for those who are new to the channel. But Chucky's out. We're moving on right away. This feud's been going on since February. Ash Ketchum came here to catch all the monsters and the 4 horror men. He managed to get Freddy and Michael in his balls. But thanks to Pennywise, the guy who replaced Pinhead in the group, Pennywise managed to defeat Machoke right there on the right of the screen. Got them released from the balls. And now the 4 horror men are at full strength along with their leader, Jason Voorhees, ready to take on Team Pokemon 4-on-4.
Who are you going for?
So I know you want to go for the 4 horror men, but that's who I'm picking too.
That's fine. I figured this might be one where we were both going for the same thing. This match is also just going to be a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to pick in one of these matches especially, but I just feel like, at least in storyline terms, the 4 horror men are ready to get their revenge for everything they've been put through for the last 6 or 7 months. Oh, a fireball already from somewhere.
Ash did that and it hit no one.
So the reason this is going to be hard to call is the Koron rule, which dictates that tag team matches of any kind, whether they be 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, whatever, no tags, all tornado style, because otherwise it's just constantly pins broken up and the matches never end.
Especially on something like this where it would just be 4-on-4, I feel like it would go probably at least 45 minutes and fire pretty time.
Yeah, that's the thing, you just never know, like, there's always the possibility that'll happen. And when we're trying to keep this around 2 hours, it's not really a good thing to do. I mean, we've got a trios division now.
Kids kicked out of it so far.
Yeah, these guys have just been going at it non-stop since the bell rang. And it's pretty much impossible to keep up with the individual moves, but donkey punches from Michael Myers.
I saw my first, I think I saw our first triple team where they had Ash down and everyone but Freddy was just like, or no, everyone but Michael Myers was just like taking shots at the back of Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite moves in the game. I think it can also happen with 4 people on offense.
Okay.
But it's like cartoonishly quick, just rapid punches to the back, and that's been a Fire Pro staple since at least the first game I played Fire Pro D on the Dreamcast. Mario notes that they break up those pinfalls unless you turn interference off, which see, I don't like that either, because then it's just there are no pinfall breakups whatsoever. I'd rather have just something realistic. I don't know what it would take to program that, but make it like the later the match goes, the less of a chance there is for them to break it up or something. Oh, Michael got sent out of the ring by Pikachu and grabbed that light tube right there.
Freddy needs some help. He's just getting his ass kicked.
What? Pikachu almost no-sold a light tube to the back of the...
He ate a light tube shot. Here we go.
I mean, it appeared to have some effect on him, because perhaps he would have hit that power bomb or whatever he was going for if he hadn't been just jacked in the back of the head. Oh, and Freddy is covered in that mist from earlier.
Jason, they tried to do the double power bomb on him, and he said, nah. And back body dropped Pikachu out of the ring.
That's not gonna work for me, brother. Oh god, Ash is bleeding now, I think. Or no? He got the scythe to the face.
No blood yet. Had to get through that big ass hat first.
Freddy with the claw to Snorlax, who Chris Coron has a beautiful tattoo of.
You have a beautiful Snorlax tattoo.
Snorlax also initially debuted in a blunt sport bout before making his way over here to the MWF to join Ash Ketchum's war against the Four Horrormen.
At some point, we might revisit the idea of blunt sport.
Yeah, I was really wanting to do that again earlier this year, but I don't remember why it specifically didn't work out. I think it might have been because of the fact that I think it might have been because of the fact that when I was flying back and forth between California and Illinois, there just wasn't time to coordinate our schedules. Oh. But yeah, we could do it would be cool to do something different again, like, oh, 2 count there. It doesn't even necessarily have to be the same thing. I just went with blunt sport to be like blood sport. But I've got so many wrestling games that I've never even played on stream. Like, Wrestling Empire, I think, would be a really fun one to stream just because of how chaotic and wacky it is.
It looks insane.
It is, dude. There's like a free roam thing in the career mode where you can just walk around a town, go on like a subway, go through all these different rooms in the arena, go to the hotel, go on an airplane, and there'll be other wrestlers there. You can just fight people, and there's like fucking all the weapons from the game lying around, like dynamite. Sometimes you can wake up in a hotel room after going to sleep, and there's a gun there, and the Big Show's just standing there like, hey, wake up, motherfucker. It's just fucking completely random stuff, and really fun. Snorlax with the cover. We at least have to call the covers.
I just feel like someone might just... I feel like it was either going to be like a submission or a knockout. This is still just fucking chaos.
Oh. Well, Jason's hitting his finisher here on Machoke. The double powerbomb into the Death Valley driver.
But he can't capitalize.
When Michael Myers has a sledgehammer. Oh, God. Oh, God. Taking out Pokemon left and right. This has somehow gotten even crazier here.
No.
What the fuck is Pikachu doing? Oh. Was that a Tiger Driver from the top?
I think so. It might only a 1 count from that?
What the fuck? Man. Business has picked up, folks. Oh, what the hell? Sledgehammer to Pikachu, but he doesn't go down.
Basically no-sold it, just like he did the light tube. Pokemon are in control right now.
And Pikachu is just sitting on Pennywise's face, and the only place you can see that is here in the Mat Wrestling Federation. Oh yeah, Mario, I don't know, I can't guarantee personally you would like it, but it's really fucking fun. Wait, let's go. 1, 2. Oh. I was trying to keep up with chat too. Evilbeard says he loved King of the Coliseum too, which I'm aware of but never played. I think it was on Dreamcast or PS2. Jesus Christ! Ash with a huge jumping powerbomb. Yeah, I'm trying to see what this text is, but I don't want to miss anything. Oh, he had a modded PS2 to play. Freddy with the fork to Pikachu.
Fork again. About Pikachu. Now he's got some kind of move on Ash.
Oh. Sasquatch getting work, putting work in. Here's the referee. Stretching people with Chono or kicking people over and over with Kawada was my jams. And I missed something from Mario before it went off screen. Pikachu with the sit-out powerbomb. Blue Thunderbomb. Jason's got another weapon. Oh, God.
Oh!
Snorlax is down. Machoke is down. former international champion Jason going hog wild with these weapons. Oh wait, he can't hit him. Oh, there he goes. I am so confused about what's going on, but I love it. Oh god, Ash and Freddy in a precarious situation. Pikachu almost got a 3 count there. Pennywise just doing cartwheels and laughing. Another sledgehammer shot, but these Pokemon have hit points left. When you can't see their hit point counters, you don't know for sure. This is the first time we've seen this incarnation of the 4 Horrormen as a unit since Pennywise joined as a new member to replace Pinhead. So maybe they're off their game a little bit, but motivated by revenge. See if they can pull this off. Oh, Pikachu and Ash. Oh no, what's going on here? How the fuck did Ash lift up Michael Myers? Oh, but now Jason collides with Machoke. Torture Rack. Snorlax has submitted! The 4 Horrormen emerge victorious here tonight. Finally getting their revenge. Ash bloody over there on the side of the screen, realizing he has finally succumbed to the, well, I was going to say the men, but the beings that he hoped to take out altogether. Wow, that was, yeah, that was a really good one. I liked that a lot.
Oh, here we go.
Straight into the deathmatch title. No entrances because of the barbed wire. Schlack of the Break Stuff Club, Chris Coron's cohort, that's hard to say, defending against the man making his MWF debut, the Sandman. I know Chris is going with Schlack here.
Oh, obviously.
You know, this is the first time we've seen Schlack defend the title. He's normally in tag team competition alongside Fred Durst, although, to be fair, Schlack did qualify for and compete in the Coronavirus Cup last year. So, haven't seen a whole lot of him in singles action. Haven't seen the Sandman at all.
Can't believe there's no Break Stuff Club representation in the Coronavirus Cup.
That's true, but you've got 3 out of 4 members with championship belts for the time being.
That's true.
Oh, you mean Hardcore Hack, says Evil Beer. Yeah, it's definitely the same guy, unfortunately, for Jim Fullington. You know, just for the sake of variety, I'm going to go with the Sandman. He's a hardcore legend. Speaking of hardcore legends, Big Daddy Clemens, the legitimate father of Aaron Clemens and illegitimate father of countless others, our referee for all the death matches here in the MWF. And he has basically accumulated... He has a gotta catch 'em all philosophy similar to Team Pokemon, except that philosophy applies to venereal diseases. But nonetheless, he's a qualified deathmatch referee, the only man brave enough to go completely pantsless in a ring encircled, encased in barbed wire.
There we go.
Mario says, needs more cigarettes, beer, and Warren Zevon.
On Schlack.
Oh, man. You know, Schlack is already bleeding. And, I don't know if that actually fuels him more. I think the taste of his own blood.
Schlack has yet to throw Sandman into the barbed wire.
I don't think it's for lack of trying. I think the Sandman just... Oh! Schlack gets a big sit-out powerbomb and a 2 count. He might not need to use the barbed wire. As long as Schlack stays out of the barbed wire himself, I think he has a fighting chance. He's been... I mean, he's our death...
into it earlier.
Right. That's why he's bleeding now, but... Schlack is clearly a deathmatch expert. He's a champion for a reason. But as he hits his big sit-out powerbomb, he's been in so many regular matches where he hasn't needed to use the barbed wire. He hasn't needed any weapons. He's been a champion. Oh, the crowd! Yeah, the crowd does not like the Sandman.
They're Break Stuff Club people.
Definitely a Break Stuff Club crowd here tonight. Oh, and a pile driver from Sandman that time. Mario's going with Schlack, who just hit that Alabama slam. Schlack has to avoid having that happen for the 3rd time. I forgot you can't see me. Yeah, what's going on?
Another Alabama slam. Come on.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, the 4th time, man. Schlack is not looking great. I'm feeling good about my Sandman pick here. I really just picked him to be contrary. Oh, there he goes.
There we go. It's about goddamn time.
Now the Sandman busted open as well. Oh, the white Russian leg sweep. But what? But Schlack immediately no-sells it. I thought that was the Sandman hitting the white Russian leg sweep on Schlack, but maybe it was the other way around.
It looked like it was, yeah.
Nonetheless, that low blow is taking Schlack out now. Oh, man. Oh, the sit-out pile driver right in the center of the ring. 2.9. Schlack almost retaining that. Schlack tossing the barbed wire again. He's really going to need to... I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know what takes more out of you. You'd think the explosives would, but Schlack's been hitting some big high-impact moves, a couple of those sit-out tombstones. Sandman's taking a lot of damage as well. But in terms of utilizing the barbed wire and the explosives, it's been Sandman all the way.
But I mean, as you said, Schlack hasn't really needed it. The majority of the match, he's been in control.
Oh, God! And a big choke slam there. Sound like you said Shaq. Oh, another white Russian leg sweep. Could that do it? Do we have a new champ? Oh, no. Yeah, Mario, they look exhausted. All kinds of big power moves, all kinds of explosions. Schlack on the receiving end of almost all of them, though.
Almost all of them.
All but one.
Breaking the eyes, though.
Oh, man. Schlack looks to be in serious trouble, but now that I said something, he's going to mount a comeback. No, he's not.
Nope.
Again, for like the 8th time. 7th or 8th time, man. Do we have a new deathmatch champion? No, not if Sandman doesn't go for a cover.
He only went for one, and I think he was in the ropes when he did it.
Oh, well, no, he covered after the Russian leg sweep. He got that 2 count. Well, barely a 2 count. Yeah, the ref is gassed, but, you know, he has a lot of venereal diseases and a heart condition, so there's that.
Was the heart condition caused by the VD?
I'm honestly not sure, but Schlack,
There we go.
the sit-out choke bomb there, out of nowhere! Schlack retains, and he's just holding on to Sandman's titties with reckless abandon. One member of the Break Stuff Club has retained their titles. We're about to find out if the other two who are defending tonight will do the same. Chris Coron, your match is coming up next.
Yes.
Matt Cardona and Brian Myers of the Nightmare Family. I allowed Chris to handpick the first challengers. And to be fair, this was his option B. But as you see, Chris has his favorite ref, the big titty goth MILF, there in the ring. Got to pick his challengers, has his favorite girl as the ref. Fred Durst, Chris Coron, MWF Tag Team Champions. I've got the thing that says Tag Champions blocked out by our pictures, unfortunately. Chris Coron drinking a beer before the match. I don't know why you're not coming out with your belts, but hey, there's not much I can do at this point. First,
not a good start, boys. Come on.
First title defense for the new champs, as I mentioned. Got to get us back on the screen here. Oh, we are on the screen. Okay, I just have the wrong thing on my screen. Cardona and Myers were a part of that Nightmare Family group alongside Cody Rhodes. It made it to the finals of our Trios Championship tournament this past summer. Ended up losing to Nintendo Power, which consists of Super Mario, Link, and Samus Aran. But looking to rebound with a tag title shot tonight. Chris Coron granting them this opportunity. See if he regrets it, or if he can become the second friend of mine to beat Matt Cardona in a wrestling match in the last 2 weeks. And for those of you who might be new here, if you're wondering how Chris is on commentary and in the ring at the same time, through the power of tantric sex meditation, Chris has been able... Oh, and a double DDT from members of different teams. That's something I haven't seen in ever, I don't think. Through tantric sex meditation, Chris has been able to be at the desk on commentary and be in the ring, whether it be as a manager or now as a wrestler. His corporeal self here in the ring as Foron, the digital representation of Chris Coron.
Occasionally also known as Coronhausen.
Yeah, for one night he teamed with Danhausen as Coronhausen. Only you know if that's going to come back in the future. But right now, got to look to defend these tag titles against Cardona and Myers.
There we go. Fred's carrying the team, unfortunately.
That's kind of how it was when you won the titles, too.
I know.
Nice double power bomb here.
There we go. And another one.
Our second of 5 title matches. We saw the Deathmatch Championship on the line before this. Coming up later on, we got Colossus defending the International Championship against Darth Vader. As Fred Durst hits the Rolling Senton. We've got Nintendo Power putting the Trios Championships on the line for the first time against the MAGA Powers. And then the main event, Godzilla defending the World Championship against Roman Reigns. In addition to that, one non-title match following this bout, King Kong taking on Goldberg. Chris with the cover. 2.9, almost winning it there.
I think it kind of goes without saying who I'm rooting for in this match.
Yeah, I guess we forgot to make picks. I mean, I was going to pick you guys too, but...
That's fine.
What is the score? Have you been keeping track?
It's currently 5-4.
Who's winning?
You.
Oh, okay. If we had gone with your number 1 choice of opponents to challenge for... Oh, wait, you're not in the ropes? 2.9. If we'd gone with your first choice for challengers, I would not have picked you to win.
No, I don't think you would have.
Gotta stay hydrated. Cardona with the cover on Durst. Oh, only a 2 count there. Chris Coron ducking. Sex Factor from Fred Durst. Rolling senton directly to the ass.
Oh, no. Come on, I need to hit that big jack-off power bomb.
Oh, God, the choke slam. Oh, a spit. Holy shit.
Slam.
That was a big spin. You put the swirl on it. I think that might have done it if you had a chance to pin him, but such is life. Oh, the big splash! Big titty goth milk counts. Only 2.
Only a 2. If that had been Myers, that may have done it. Oh, big boot.
Chris, wow.
Well, there it is.
I did not expect to see you go up top that much, and that's probably why. Oh God, going for another beer to recharge. Smashing the bottle on Brian Myers' dick. No disqualifications here in the MWF. And the big power slam. Assisted jack off powerbomb.
The double Dutch rudder bomb.
Oh God. Cardona and Myers starting to fight back. I agree, Mario. This match has been insane. First title defense for Fred and Chris.
Get up, me.
$3 drill claw from Durst, but not able to capitalize. Oh God. What's going on? Durst with the cover. Oh, too much time had he lapsed. Chris getting his cardio in. Cardio Doom Crew.
Yes, sir. Mostly now defunct Cardio Doom Crew.
Oh God. The 2 gingers collide. Oh God, now you ran into Cardona, man. That's all you... Half your moveset is just running into people.
Fred's
the leader, I guess.
He was the one. He was the only man standing at one point.
He's about to fly. Another rolling senton. Cardona kept getting up every time he was hit with that. Myers, oh well. Maybe Fred shouldn't have gone for it again. Now's the perfect time. Go for the backslide, Chris.
Oh, or have a neck breaker hit on me.
Fred fighting back, but not for long.
Get in there. I know, you're tired. We're fat. That's okay.
The lifting DDT again on Durst. You got to get over there and break it up.
Oh, no.
What are you doing? Oh, you didn't. You kicked the wrong guy. No, he stole the backslide idea.
In the ropes.
Oh wait, but Fred hit the $3 drill claw, and you hit the if one of you needs to cover. What the? You both hit big power moves, man. You got to capitalize. That son of a bitch, Cardona. Oh, Fred reverses, but Cardona's the only one standing. Big titty goth MILF using her powers of phasing, apparently. Another double power bomb.
Oh, spin them, man. Fucking pin him.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand. Fred looks like he's about to collapse. Maybe that's a health problem that forced him to cancel the
European tour?
Yeah. Oh, God, break it up, Chris. Break it up. Fred's out. But now he sent them both in the corner. Chris Coron coming alive.
Trying to.
Chris Ness is about to pick up. Another hold senton and a power slam. Oh, a pin. 1, 2. Chris wins. Chris wins. Your first pinfall victory. Celebrating with the beer.
Slamming another beer.
First successful title defense. Chris Coron with the pinfall. Now Jed's the only one of us to not have earned a pin in an MWF match. I guess I can turn the camera back on for this one. So essentially, King Kong, still undefeated here in the MWF. He's a little bit envious of what Godzilla has been doing, winning the Coronavirus Cup, winning the world title, and just dominating the main event scene every single month. King Kong wants to show that anything Godzilla can do, he can do better. So he's been challenging former opponents of Godzilla, and that trend continues tonight with Goldberg, who earlier this year lost in an attempt to dethrone Godzilla for the world title.
Who are you taking?
Fuck. I don't really like either of these guys. I'll go with King Kong, but only because I hate Goldberg more.
Same. Yeah, I'm also going with King Kong because fuck Goldberg. I gotta fix my fucking hair.
I thought you were a King Kong fan.
What?
I thought you were a Kong fan.
Eh.
It's not even that I dislike him in the movies. I'm not even overly familiar with the many King Kong movies, but I just have not really... I shouldn't say this as a commentator, the person booking the show, but I haven't really been impressed by his matches. Like, he's still winning, so I gotta let him compete. He's like one of those guys that got called up from NXT too soon and pushed because they were really big.
So Keith Lee. But yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
I like Keith Lee though. Just he got a rough run on the main roster.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that was just bad booking. I mean, I meant like a big guy that was called up because of his look and not his wrestling ability, essentially.
So Braun Strowman in 2015.
Yes, exactly like that. But King Kong, I can't remember. I think it was Jed that initially decided to bring him in, and he debuted at Mat Mania 2 and beat Thanos. And I mean, he's continued to win since then, but he's just looked a little off his game the last few times out. Like, you'd think he would dominate in the same fashion that Godzilla has, but that's not what's been happening.
Sorry, catching up on messages from my brother. So, is Green Bay playing? Are they Thursday Night Football this week? Are they playing right now?
No,
Okay.
Yeah, they're playing 3:25 Central Time, I want to say, on Sunday. King Kong getting countered again. I'm almost positive it's 3:25 on Sunday. Yeah. Buccaneers. Not exactly, I'm not certain about that game.
Yeah. At least you're probably not going to get fucking destroyed like the Saints ended up being.
Well, the Packers got their asses kicked in the first game, just like last season, so, you know. Goldberg going for the submission. I don't think we pointed out that Slimer's the referee for this match either.
Big fan of Slimer. Big fan. But to a point, I almost ended up, instead of Stay Puft, I almost went with Slimer. Then the day I was actually, like, when I was setting up the tattoo appointment, I couldn't decide if I wanted Cthulhu or Stay Puft. And my tattoo artist, he was like, I've never done a Stay Puft. I've done a few Cthulhus. I'm like, fuck it, let's do Stay Puft then.
Well, you know what they say about tattoos? It's always best to wait until the moment right before you get them to decide as Goldberg gets a spear.
Oh, no. I mean, it was planned about a month before, but I just couldn't decide which one I wanted more. Snorlax was supposed to be on the back of my leg, and then I got there, and I was like, hey, I think I want to put it on my shin instead.
Another spear.
Not even a 1 count, though.
Big bear hug from King Kong. I don't know if Jackson Jordan has a name for that one.
Kong clutch.
Yeah, that works. Oh, big power bomb.
Oh!
So I was texting with Kalani to see if she was still going to appear or if she's too busy. Oh. Slugging it out.
Break self-love. I think we're going to have to have a team meeting and talk to Danhausen.
Oh, what might that mean?
He's got a... Come on.
Two losses in a row?
Match, yeah, 2 losses in a row. No gold.
Another spear. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. Well, stay tuned for potential further developments from the Break Stuff Club, depending on what happens at that meeting. Oh, Kong with the mounting cover after the power bomb and 2.9. God, Goldberg gorilla pressing a gorilla.
Did you ever see the Peter Jackson King Kong?
I've seen. Oh God, another spear. Sold it. I've seen parts of the movie, but not the whole thing. Jesus Christ, this is a realistic Goldberg match.
Yeah.
This 85 spears. What I've seen of it, I like. And as Goldberg goes for the jackhammer, this might. Will he end Kong's undefeated streak?
This might be it.
Fuck. But Kong's the first one up to his feet. And now the gorilla hits the gorilla press. Is that his finish? I don't even know. I think he's used the torture rack more than anything. Oh no. Right to the taint area of Goldberg.
Goldberg is gassed and standing there like an idiot. This is a typical Goldberg match.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to hit the, 8 spears and then stand around catching his breath. Oh, guy going for the submission again, but it's hard to tell. Got to the ropes. It's hard to tell from that angle.
I hope Triple H is done with him.
I hope so, too, yeah. I could stand. I would have been happy never seeing another Goldberg match after, WCW shut down. What the fuck was that? Oh, if that would have been the finish, that would have been so perfect. Oh no, is he going for another jackhammer? No, he's an idiot.
Nope.
Wait, maybe not. 10th spear, I think.
I think we're using 11.
What the fuck even is this one? 2. What even is happening here? I want to see Kong do a monkey flip. Oh God, he's going for the torture rack. Is this it? Goldberg submits.
Yes.
Kalani's distraction has caused Goldberg to tap out so he can try to check her out. King Kong just beat Goldberg. Are you happy?
Yeah, that's great.
It's just fantastic, she says. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great.
Hi,
Does
Chris.
she have a headphone? Hi, Kalani.
Oh, I can't hear it. Yeah, he's
Okay.
talking to the.
Well, I tried to give you the earbud last time, and you said it
kept
wouldn't
falling
say.
out.
Yeah, he said hi. He heard you. He's waving. You can see him waving. She's waving, even though you can't see her.
Oh, he can't see me, and I can't hear him.
No, I'm just streaming the game directly to Chris and not the actual
Okay.
Twitch feed. I keep forgetting to remove our cameras during the entrances, but it's too late. So we've got Darth Vader challenging Colossus for the International Championship. thanks for coming by. Hey, do you have any expert opinions to offer for this upcoming match?
Go wrestling.
Yeah. She followed. Hey, nice view there. Oh wait, you want to?
They've all seen it, haven't they?
No. There's probably people here that haven't seen it. Oh yeah.
Showing
There's
off
the
ring.
yeah. She doesn't seem thrilled about it. I think she's embarrassed to be engaged to me.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
Uh huh.
Nope.
She's like, I could have done better.
Until you grow the beard back.
Yeah, I know. Until I agree. Until I grow the beard back, at least she can't be seen in public with me because people just think that she's abducted some child.
Yeah, who are you taking?
All right.
Darth or Colossus?
I love you.
I love you.
Chris says he loves one of us, or both of us, perhaps. I am. I love both of these guys too. Speaking of love, but I've got Darth Vader on my shirt, and I've been. I think it's his time. I think he's due.
Yeah, I'll take Colossus to retain then.
I'm surprised you picked Colossus after he beat Danhausen last month, or maybe that's why you picked him.
If he's good enough to beat my dude, he should be able to be good enough to beat anyone.
Well, Darth Vader he has not been pinned since splitting up that team with Cosby.
Did forget about that. How many more matches do we have after this?
2.
Okay.
Got the trios title and the world title. First ever defense of that trios championship. And I'm pretty sure we're both. You know what?
The same team, yeah.
I was gonna say I think for that match and the main event. Oh God.
Yeah. This might be the deciding one.
So wait, are we tied now?
No, but if I somehow tie you, then I'll pick. If I somehow tie you in this match, I'll pick Roman for the main event.
Oh wow! All right. Gonna pick against the undefeated Godzilla. So I'm still one up on you. Colossus with the reversal as they fight on the outside. Big suplex there.
Oh my god.
Oh, the force choke. As Chris is.
Dude, all I did was toss and turn last night. I've slept really fucking weird this week, so.
Yeah, no, that goes, man. Like I guess pretty much every night for the last 8 years, I wake up like 10 times a night, and it's not pleasant. That was weird. It looked like Colossus came off the ropes, even though he didn't.
If I lose yet another prediction contest to Matt, I'm going to start saying he is the game genie. So.
Darth Vader. Oh, Mario has an interview for a court reporting opportunity tomorrow morning, so definitely needs a decent night's rest, he said. But good luck. Yeah, good luck on the interview, man. I'm sure you're going to kill it. Just like
the judge, what they wear under the robe.
Just be like, nothing. Lift it up.
Yeah. Very lackadaisical cover.
Yeah, it's like Colossus just fell on it.
Use the word lackadaisical. I will say, I like the cartoon work and everything on Colossus, too. I think he looks great.
Oh, God. The prime... Oh, God. What the hell? What the hell? Colossus, the prime minister of the powerbomb, usually uses that. Oh, God. They're beating the fuck out of each other. Usually puts people away with that, but Darth Vader, I don't know. It sounded like he farted, but I don't know if he stabbed it or poked him in the eye or what. Just kind of fell on Colossus's face. I don't remember the specific artist for everything. I know Shadow Master did Darth Vader's helmet. I can't remember who did It was a different person that did Colossus. But, yeah, the guys, a lot of these guys in the Fire Pro Wrestling World group on Facebook, and they make excellent content. We've utilized so much of it. And I'm not very good at creating things. I can edit other people's creations to whatever we might need them to be, but it takes a lot of work to make stuff of this quality. And I'm no graphic designer by any means.
Sorry.
Oh, that's alright. Oh, the forced choke on Colossus now in the center of the ring. Snoop Dogg, senior official here in the MWF, right in there, checking for the submission.
Here we go, though.
Oh, Colossus not settling for one. Triple power bomb. That might do it. 2.9 almost put Vader away. Waiting for Vader to go up top and try that big flying crossbody that for some reason he uses as a finisher.
Puts people away, though.
It does, yeah, but it seems so uncharacteristic. Maybe it's...
Big clothesline.
Uh-oh. Maybe it harkens back to his childhood where he was such a big fan of flying. And he just really likes the feeling of soaring through the air.
He hates sand.
Another power... I was about to make a really stupid joke. 2 and 2. Oh, kicks out, though. We should have taken that first crossbody that Vader delivered to Bill Cosby after they split up, and when he used that to pin him, just kind of slowed it down while Vader's in midair, set it to I Believe I Can Fly. Vader with the trip, and the... Almost put Colossus away with that?
Yeah, that's... I think my dude's getting worn down.
Russian leg sweep.
Not of the White Russian variety.
Well, he is technically a White Russian.
Oh, that's true. I think most Russians are.
Well, yeah. Vader with the kick right to the tip, but Colossus getting back. Oh, no. Headbutts in the corner.
Shit.
I thought maybe he was going to take him up there and go for a big power bomb off the top.
A big power bomb.
Oh god, this is... Oh, it's over, man. That's it. Vader's not kicking out of this.
Done.
Oh, going right back to that forced choke, but he's in the ropes. It's going to get broken up by Snoop. Oh, sorry, my mouth's getting dry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Vader with the counter. Is he going to take this chance to go? No, he's going to pose. What a dick. What a dick.
I would not trade shots with Colossus.
Yep, good call on that one. Oh, wait!
Oh!
But it took a lot out of both men. Colossus up to his feet first. Metal clanging on metal, big metal man.
Metal man slapping meat.
Slapping metal. Oh, the force push in the corner. Cocky pin. 2 point. Yeah, it looked really close. Oh, God. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Mario says so many close ones. Oh, that's Sir Brax Colossus. I didn't know. Same guy that made the Fire Tunes characters.
Oh, okay.
He and Shadow Master are two of my favorites when it comes to custom parts. So just going back and forth, but Vader is about to get powerbombed again. 3 times. There's no fucking way, man.
Keep him in. Oh.
New champ. Or still champ.
Retained.
Yeah, and I did.
Holy shit.
What? Chris turns away for a second. We have a new champ now? He just did a regular choke instead of a forced choke, and Colossus submitted? I did not see that coming whatsoever. I picked Vader to win, but I didn't think it was going to happen like that. We have a new international champion, and Darth Vader. Colossus has held that title since regaining it from Jason at Matt Mania.
Ooh.
I gotta turn off that free cam for this match, second to last match of the evening.
Fucking.
Yeah, that really, for sure, Mario, that was a weird finish. I don't know what happened there, but okay, so I was trying to get out of the full screen projection thing, and I was in the game instead, and I skipped the entrance by pressing the button. I was trying to close. Oh well, sorry about that. I guess it cuts out 15 seconds of airtime.
Alright, we're definitely both rooting for Nintendo Power, right?
Yeah, I figured that went without saying. Mario's rooting for Nintendo Power as well. He said he doesn't care one way or another about the MAGA powers, but got the MAGA Zord out there with Mike Pence and Donald Trump. They were eliminated in the first round of the tournament, but they've been an established unit for a while, and they issued the challenge to the champions, and the fighting champions accepted.
What other trios match did they lose on pay-per-view?
Oh, well, that would be Matt Mania 3 to Chris Coron himself, Red Jed, and I happened to get the pin with a nice schoolboy on Mike Pence.
You did.
Trump was about to break it up, and Jed hit a big spear on him, so that was pretty cool. I think you were getting punched in the face by the Magazord.
That tracks. I sure was a warm body in that match.
Oh, man. Be cool to have another trios match together sometime. It's a 3D drops the Magazord. The 3DS, I think it should be called.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. If Mario was part of it, it could be called the 3D World.
Ah, yeah. The 3D Fire Pro World.
Sandwich just got unceremoniously tossed out.
Oh, but that might backfire on the MAGA powers. So Samus has a scythe.
I think Mario might need some help.
So I guess before we get too far into this match, I should address this in case people don't stick around after the main event. You never know with that. But for anybody who's curious about the Coronavirus Cup, I got a graphic that I'll throw up at the end. Can't do it now in the middle of the match without obstructing the view. We're going to be coming back Thursday, October 27th for the Coronavirus Cup tournament, with the winner earning a future world title shot at a time of their choosing. We had 4 qualifying matches tonight. Cody Rhodes qualified by defeating Will Smith. Kratos from God of War beat Skeletor to qualify in his debut here in the MWF. Batman defeated Danhausen with the sleeper. Sorry, Chris. And the Kool-Aid Man beat Chucky with the Kool-Aidian Destroyer, which means Chucky is not only failing to qualify for the Coronavirus Cup, but he's out of the New World Horror altogether. So we got those 4 qualifying tonight. Additionally, we have 4 automatic qualifiers. And after that last match, I've had Jonathan, the blind gay sex crazed giant tortoise MWF commissioner, and his deputy commissioner, Hank, the cocaine addicted polyamorous possum. They've been talking backstage, and they've decided Darth Vader and Colossus both. Colossus for being a dominant international champion for the better part of the last year and a half, and Vader for being the new international champion, second only to the world champion. They both deserve to be in that tournament to have a chance to earn a world title shot. So we got the 4 qualifiers from tonight. We got Vader and Colossus. Superman, former world champion, is going to be in it, as well as last year's runner-up, Harley Quinn. As Trump does the spin-a-rooney, I know Chris personally advocated for Harley Quinn. She lost her last match here. She lost to the Joker, but I think due to all her previous accomplishments here, two-time women's champion, first ever deathmatch champion, first ever women's champion too, and the fact that she made it all the way to the finals and only lost to Godzilla last year, she gets another shot.
I feel like losing to Godzilla, who has still yet to lose a match, is a fair loss to take.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Trump with a stunner on Link. Oh no, look at that face. That's it. Ah.
I'm gonna be honest, Nintendo Power has not looked good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they were strong throughout the entire tournament, obviously emerging as the winners. But they have only had 3 matches together before this. Trump with his spin-a-rooney is just fantastic. Oh, Mario with the mushroom stomp to the potential testicles of Magazine.
I guess the butt would be the exhaust pipe. That would be the...
Uh-oh.
Picking up the scythe. And
doing nothing. Oh god, the 3-man beatdown from the Mega Powers on Mario. Link just waited till they beat the shit out of him to actually try to use the scythe.
Still has done nothing. Basically letting this be a 2-0.
Oh wait, is Pence out? That's it! Mario hit a knockout punch. I don't know if he caught it.
I was too busy watching Link do nothing.
Mario hit a knockout punch on Mike Pence, and Samus came in for the 1-foot cover. And the Nintendo Power retains here. The Mega Powers again failing here in the MWF.
And here comes the big dog.
I don't want to interrupt the entrances when I really wanted to throw up that graphic. Oh. Here comes the winner of last year's Coronavirus Cup, the undefeated world champion, Godzilla. He's taken on every challenger and beaten most of them in squash matches.
Godzilla's been undefeated for a year now?
He debuted in the in a qualifying match. His first match was a main event of MWF Mattitude when we were doing the weekly shows, where he qualified by defeating Donald Trump. And Godzilla versus Trump in the main event. What a show. But that was, I believe, March of 2021. Yeah,
so undefeated for 18 months. We don't need to talk about the fact we didn't stream for a few of those months. But
10 of them, yeah. But so, let's see, we're at... Godzilla has 7 successful title defenses in a row. He's going for number 8 right here.
Jesus.
I'm positive that's the record. I think the record before was 5. Or
That was the tag champs, right?
oh wait, no, that was, they had like 7. Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar. Wonder Woman had 5 of the women's title. I'm struggling to remember. I'd have to check the records, but this actually is not Roman Reigns' first match here in the MWF. So, old school fans will remember that back in 2020, when Jon Moxley had his feud with the Disney Dynasty, we had him bring in his Shield mates to try to even the score against Aladdin, Donald Duck, and who was it? Donald Duck, Goofy, and Aladdin. We also saw Winnie the Pooh in there for a little while. But Jon Moxley brought in Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Reigns and Rollins lost singles matches to Donald Duck and Goofy. And then in a 3-on-3 match where Jon Moxley would have to admit defeat against the Disney Dynasty if he did not win. He got knocked out very early on in the match and just laid there like a corpse for the duration, while Rollins and Reigns also got beaten for the 3-0 sweep. So Roman Reigns is not just here to challenge for a world title and prove he's a different man. He's got to make up for that embarrassment he suffered before. A lot of times past, Roman Reigns is a different competitor these days, and he's certainly not somebody to fuck with. So Godzilla's got his work cut out for him here tonight. And we can also...
Spears yet from the big dog.
No, he's got to build up to that. He's not like Goldberg. We're going to just throw him out all willy-nilly.
That's true. Hell, this is a 5-minute Godzilla match, so I feel like it's gone longer than this past couple.
Mario says Godzilla reminds me of Walter when he was the NXT UK champion. Man. Godzilla just going for the cover after escaping the submission. Alright.
Getting a 2 count.
Roman's half the reason this show's called The Empire Strikes Back. So, we got Vader challenging. Oh, there's that spear.
Oh.
New champ. Oh, barely a 2 count. Godzilla mounting Roman Reigns, but get reversed. So we've seen Godzilla has squashed most opponents, but against guys like The Rock and even Goldberg, and Superman at Matt Mania, he's faced, you know, a little bit stiffer challenge. There were a couple times in those matches we thought he might be in danger. So Roman Reigns is the type of competitor that could put him in that sort of predicament.
It's fair.
We never actually... So are we sticking with what we said earlier, where you're picking Roman and I'm going with Godzilla?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you've already won.
Oh.
You're up by 2, so 7-9 right now. So.
All right. Well, we've both done pretty well. We got more than half.
Yeah.
Roman is getting in quite a bit of offense here.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've seen Godzilla look like this yet.
Oh, looking for this guillotine submission. Guillotine choke. What's he doing? Oh, lariat off the ropes. Cover, you gotta be careful to avoid the ropes. 2.9 off that, wow. I mean, I guess coming from Godzilla, there's a lot of power behind it, even though he's shrunken down to fit into the ring. But Roman's just snapping off DDTs and suplexes left and right. Roman's got probably 2/3 of the offense, I'd say.
I was going to say probably more than that. I was going to say about an 80-20 split.
Superman punch. Yeah, it might be. You might be right. A spear. Godzilla's down. What? What the fuck? Fighting spirit from Godzilla. Kicking out before the 1 count, saying, Roman, you're not going to punk me out like that. Here at MWF, the Empire Strikes Back, by God. Taking him up top. What? Roman countering. What the fuck? Sit out powerbomb off the top. Only fucking Godzilla could kick out of that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, another person Godzilla beat. Choking Roman here. Godzilla is... He might be concussed from that big powerbomb off the top. He's looking dizzy here. Roman looking to do it again, maybe?
Just going with the shoulder blocks.
Roman Reigns looking to add another title to his collection here in the MWF. Becoming world champion in addition to his 2 WWE world titles. Oh wait, Godzilla is trying this again. This is what fucked him last time. Roman reversed it, but Godzilla with the tombstone. He hit it. That's how he put away Superman at Matt Mania, and Roman Reigns has fallen. That might have been the worst beating. That might have been the most punishment Godzilla has ever taken here in an MWF ring, but he somehow managed to pull out the victory. Wow. That was...
Count is 8-10 with you winning.
Wow, I can't believe... I thought Roman was going to win it after just the way that...
Same.
That all went. Like, title defense successful. And I did mention that as I struggle to see the keyboard beneath my microphone that's protruding into my face. Sorry about that. I mentioned at the end of the show I was going to tell you all who was challenging for the championship next month. Godzilla ended up retaining here tonight. He is going to be defending against a character created by Cerbrak, the Fire Tunes guy. Optimus Prime from Transformers coming in to challenge Godzilla for the World Championship. Additionally, we have the Coronavirus Cup tournament next month. Every championship is going to be on the line except for the International Championship because Darth Vader's in the tournament. So, man, that's a loaded show. They're pretty much loaded every month because we got to get it all in while we can.
Right.
So just a reminder, there's that graphic. I know Chris can't see it, but third annual Coronavirus Cup coming up Thursday, October 27th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Oh, man. Mario in the chat asking, when does Godzilla's reign end? As of right now, that's
fucking knows at this point.
question I did not have an answer to. But, man, that was a lot of fun tonight. I'm glad that other than the issue right at the beginning, that we didn't have any serious glitches that broke the show and just made it stop in the middle of it. And I believe that can be attributed to the magic that all of you brought here by watching us and joining us in the chat tonight. Thank you again to Evilbeard for subscribing. Thank you to Mario, Jackson, and Jordan, Good Waffle, everybody for being here. Thank you to Chris for joining me, and shout out to Jed, who is occupied tonight, but we're hoping to have him back for the Coronavirus Cup.
Yes, sir. We will catch y'all in 4 weeks. 5 weeks?
5 weeks. 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
October 27th for the Coronavirus Cup. Check out our social media, facebook.com/Matt Wrestling or Matt Wrestling with an underscore at the end on Instagram and on Twitter for all the match announcements. You'll see how those tournament brackets shake up with the people that qualified, see who the challenges are for the other titles, including Chris Coron and Fred Durst tag titles. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll see you back October 27th for the Coronavirus Cup. Good night, everybody.